Hello viewers, you are welcome to my YouTube channel. Presenting to you this tutorial, I'm Tutor Patrick Divine, that is my name, Tutor Patrick Divine. Okay, so today we are looking at calculus. Okay, so this is a topic that we are looking at today. Make sure that you finish the whole video so that you understand everything about calculus, and trust me, you never have difficulties on this topic. So make sure that you finish the whole video, okay? So this is calculus. Specifically what we are going to look at today, it is integration as well as derivative of calculus. So these are the two major things that we are going to look at today, okay? So if you are new to this YouTube channel, don't forget to subscribe. If you are new to this YouTube channel, don't forget to subscribe, okay? So just subscribe for more videos, meaning that when you subscribe, you'll be notified that Tutor Patrick Divine has done a lesson. So let's go on. So from these two, let's start with which one are we going to start with? Okay, let's start with derivative. Okay, derivative. Let's start with what? Derivative number one. So we're going to start with what? Derivative. Okay, derivative of calculus. Okay, so under derivative, so let's just write this question down. Okay, so this question is saying that let me write the question, then I explain. So it is saying that find the derivative, okay, the derivative of, this is the question right here. It is saying that y is equal to 2x to the power 3 minus 2x to the power 2 minus 3x to the power 1. So this, when it doesn't have a power, meaning that it's to the power 1 like that, then there is plus 1 like that. So this is the question. So these questions come in paper 1 as well as in paper 2. So make sure that you know how to derivate or how to differentiate. So the other term for this one, it is what? Differentiate. Okay, differentiate like that. Okay, so you find the question asking you to differentiate, and they'll write the equation like that. So they will write the equation like that. Okay, so this is derivative or differentiation like that. So under this topic, under derivative, okay, under derivative, you need to know that this is a cubic function, okay, a cubic function. Starting from here, it's a what? A quadratic function like that. So you know that a quadratic function, it is like this. It is y is equal to what? It is equal to ax to the power ax to the power 2 minus o plus bx plus c like that. Okay, plus c like that. Okay, so why am I writing this? It is because I want to show you where the formula is coming from. Okay, so that you shouldn't get confused. So the formula will come from here. Okay, from here, just from here, this first variable here, this first expression right there. Okay, so according to this is ax to the power 2 like that. So I want to interpret this for you, then I give the formula so that you understand it very well. So this which is up here, it is called the what? It is called the power. Okay, it is called the power. Then this which is x like that, x is called the what? The variable. Okay, variable like that, variable. Then a, it is called the what? The coefficient. Okay, the coefficient like that. So know this: a, it is what? The coefficient. X, it is the variable. Then this 2 there, it is the what? The power. It is the power. I want you to get this. Make sure that as well, even when you find a difficult question, you'll be able to identify which one is the power, which one is the variable, which one is the coefficient. Okay, so you might be wondering, saying, what is the coefficient? What is a coefficient? So a coefficient itself is a number attached to any letter. Okay, a number attached to any letter. Okay, so this is A. A is attached to what? To that. So you might find a question saying that, you might find an expression like let's say 5x to the power 4, like that. Okay, so any number attached to a letter. So this is 5. It is attached to what? Any number attached to letter x. So this is 5. This is the coefficient here. So this is the what? The coefficient there. Okay, that is the coefficient. That is the coefficient. Then this is the what? The variable. Okay, that's the variable, like that. Then this is the what? The power, like that. So make sure that you are able to identify which one is the variable, which one is the coefficient, which one is the power before you start solving. Okay, so finish this video. I'm going to explain more things about calculus. Okay, so make sure that you are understanding what I'm saying. Okay, so if you want to get in touch with me or ask any question, okay, or ask any question, so you can contact me on 0975334778. If you need tuitions, that is the same line. Okay, online tuitions, that is the same line, plus 260, okay, plus 260 975334778. You can either WhatsApp me or call me on that same line. We'll be able to talk. Okay, so back to the lesson. So this is the coefficient, this is the variable, this is the power. So the other term that they use for the power, the other name of the power is the what? The exponent. Okay, it is the exponent. Okay, I'm going to explain everything about this topic. Make sure that you understand, concentrate, and follow me very well. For those that are new, don't forget to subscribe to my channel for more videos, for more lessons. Okay, so you now know which one is the power, which one is the coefficient, which one is the variable. So now let's look at the formula. Now let's look at the formula. So the general formula for derivative, okay, for differentiation, the general formula, it is what? We write it like this: dy over dx. Okay, dy over dx is equal to nax. Okay, nax, then to the power n minus 1, like that. Nax to the power n minus 1. Okay, I've made it simple for you. You are able to read it. You are able to read this. So nax to the power n minus 1. This is the general formula. Okay, this is the formula for what? For derivative. Okay, this is the only formula for what? For derivative. So from here, you should know that n is the power. N denotes the what? The power. N denotes the what? The power. Okay? N denotes the what? The power, or represents the power. Are we together? N represents the power. So this 2x to the power, let's say to the power 2, like that. 2x to the power 2, like that. So this is what we call n. Okay, so that is what we call n, like that. This is a. Okay, so this is a, then this is the variable. Okay, So now I'm sure you are able to understand. So I said n represents the what? The power. So now if we are to solve this question, if we were to solve this question there, or should I say, let me get this. Okay, let me get this expression. Let's say we have that same one, 5x. Okay, 5x to the power what? To the power 4, like that. 5x to the power 4. Now let me write it according to the formula. Let me write it according to the formula. So I said that n represents what? The power. N represents the power. So which one is the power in this? Which one is the power or the exponent in this expression right here? So I'll be following this formula. Then I'll just substitute. Okay, so I'm starting with what? With n. N is the power. Okay, so I'll say dy over dx is equal to what? N. What is n? What is n in here? What is n in this expression? So n is what? Is 4. Okay, so n is what? Is 4. So you write 4 like that. Okay, you write 4, but they are attached to this letter. They are attached to this letter, mean that you are multiplying. Okay, you are multiplying. Okay, there is a multiplication sign between the two. Okay, so meaning that we are multiplying with what? A. What is A in this? Okay, what is A in this? So we said that this is the power, this is the power, this is the variable, then this is what? A. Okay, that is the coefficient, which is A. Okay, so we are multiplying by the what? A. By A. We are multiplying with what? With A. So this is A. So we are multiplying by what? A. So we put what? A, which is 5 there. Okay, so what follows? What follows is what? Is x. So you get the same x. So if you look at what I'm writing, there is a difference between times and x. Don't be confused. There is a difference between times and x. Okay, so now what follows again? It is what? N, which is the power. So what is the power? The power is 4. So you write 4, then there is minus 1. So minus 1. Like that. So that is how you write this. That is how you write this. So if you want to finish this, you can say 4 times 5. 4 times 5, it's actually 20. Then x, okay, to the power 4 minus 1. What is 4 minus 1? 4 minus 1, it's what? It is 3. So from there, if you are taught to differentiate this expression here, then you're going to end here. Okay? So then you are going to end here. That is what to do. That is what to differentiate. Okay? That is how you do it when differentiating. So now let's look at this. Let's look at the what? The question itself. The question itself. Okay? So this is 2 here. Okay? We have 2 like that. So now we have written the formula. This is Nax. So let's solve this question. So it is what? Dy. So we write it like this. Okay, we write it like this. Make sure you write what I'm writing. You should be writing what I'm writing when you're answering the question. So whatever that I'm writing, this is what to do. Okay, then is equal to, after you've written the formula, is equal to A is equal to what? N. So you start with this. Okay, you start with that. So what is N in here? N is what? N. What is N? You are following this formula. N is what? 3. So you get that 3. Okay, then it is multiplying with what? With A. It is multiplying by what? A. What is A in here? A is what? Is 2. So you put 2 like that. Then what follows is x. So you put x like that. Then what follows is the power, which is power 3. So you put power 3, but you subtract by 1. That is what the formula is saying there. Okay, so what follows next? There is minus here. So you get the same minus like that. Minus what is, so you just, so now you start looking at this. Okay, you start looking at that. So when you get this, you get that this is the negative. So now what you'll be considering is just this part. So forget about the negative, okay? Forget about the negative. Since the negative, we have gotten it, it's there. So what is the power? What is n? So n is power, which is 2. So you're going to put 2 multiplied by what? Multiplied by what? A. Multiplied by a. This is a. So you put 2. That is 2 like that. Okay. To what? What follows is x. X to the power 2 like that, to the power 2 minus 1 like that. Okay, like that. Then the same here, you do the same here. This is negative 3, so you say negative, what is the power? So when you look at this one is power 1, that is why it is like that. Whenever the variable is it doesn't have a power, just know that it is power 1. So this means that you are multiplying 1 times 3. Okay, so 1 times 3 is just the same as what? As 3. Okay, because you're saying 1 times 3. What is 1 times 3? It's just the same as 3. Okay, so that is 3. Then 3 what? X. Like that. So that 3x to the power what? This is power 1. So you put power 1 minus 1 like that. So when you look at this is what we call a constant. A constant is a letter, or a constant is a variable that doesn't have any letter attached to it. Okay, is a number that doesn't have any variable attached to it. Is a number that doesn't have any variable. We said that the letter is what? A variable attached to it. So this, the way it is, this one, the way it is, this is 1, okay? So this is 1. The way it is written like this, it means that this, okay? This, it is attached to what? So when you look at this one, so this is just a number, okay? A constant. So the rules of calculus under derivative, okay? So when you see a constant, okay, it doesn't have any letter attached to it, okay? It is considered as what? As a 0, okay? It is considered as a what? As a 0, so you don't include it here, okay? So you just forget about this, okay? It means that what? It is what? It is a 0, so you need to forget about this, so don't include it there, okay? So that is what to do. So now we can actually multiply, subtract, and add in some way. So let's continue. Okay, we continue. So that is 3 times 2. Okay, 3 times 2. What is 3 times 2? 3 times 2, it is what? It is 6 like that. Then it becomes x like that. Then 3 minus 1. 3 minus 1. What is 3 minus 1? That is 2. Okay. Then you continue. This is negative 2 times 2, that is 4. Okay, 2 times 2, that is 4. So you write 4x. 2 minus 1. 2 minus 1, it's what? 2 minus 1, it's power 1 like that. Okay, that is minus 3. Okay, 3 multiply. So here they are multiplying. Okay, so 3 like that multiplied by, so it's like this. 3 here, don't forget that there is a multiplication sign. Okay, or should I say I should put multiplication here in between this. Okay, 3 multiplied by x, or should I say I should use this multiplication sign of brackets. Okay, so whenever there is a bracket, just know that it's multiplication. So I want you to understand, that's why I am emphasizing on doing this. Okay, so this is x, so this is 1 minus 1. Okay, 1 minus 1 is what? Is 0, like that. Okay, and you know that any number to the power 0 is what? Is 1. So any number to the power 0 is 1. So any number to the power 0, even if it's 100, you should know this one. If it to the power 0, it is what? It is 1. Okay, you should know these are the rules of indices. Okay, So they apply to any expression. So even if it's 800, 1000, 10,000, as long as it is to the power 0, it is 1. So meaning that there will be 1 here, meaning that this 3 will be multiplied by 1. Okay? So meaning that there is 3 multiplied by 1 like that. What is 3 multiplied by 1? It's going to give you what? It's going to give you 3. Okay? So when you write it like this, so just write your answer now. You need to write your answer now. That is dy over dx is equal to 6x squared minus 4x to the power 1, just the same as this one. Okay, it's to the power 1 already. So minus 3 multiplied by 1, we know that it is 1, this one. That is what? That is 3. So from there you end. That is what you should do. So that is what to do. Okay, that is what to do. I hope you are understanding, you are getting every concept. So we are done with that question. So for more understanding, let's try to do another question. So let me try to create more space. We create more space here. Okay. Okay, so that question came in 2017. Okay, 2017 in 10. So let's look at the one that came in 2017, GCE. Okay, so this is the question that came. So the question came like this. So we are looking at this one. So this is, it came as differentiate. Okay, differentiate y is equal to 1 over 3 x to the power 3 minus 5 x to the power 2 minus 2x, like that. So this is the question that came under GCE. Okay, 2017. Okay, so this question, I said derivative, it is the same as what? Differentiation. Okay, when you're asked to differentiate an equation, they're asking you to derivate it. Okay, so now let's solve this question. Okay, so we'll solve this question the same way that we had solved that other one. So we'll say next. Okay, we'll say dy dx dy over dx is equals to what? Next to the power n minus 1, like that. This is the formula. This is the only formula when differentiating. So n, it is what? The power, like we said. So we say here, which one is the power? Just looking at this part, which one is the power? The power is 3 there. So you say dy, okay, dy, let me start from here. Let me write it starting from here. Okay, so this is dy over dx is equal to, the power is what? Is 3. So you say 3 multiplied by what? 3 multiplied by a. What is a? A, it is 1 over 3. So a is what? 1 over what? Over 3, like that. Okay, what follows? It is x. So x, like that, x to the power 3 minus 1, like that. Okay, then there is minus here. So you go on saying that the n which is the power, you do the same. So that is 2. Okay, 2 multiplied by what? By 5. 2 multiplied by 5. So multiplied by what? 5. Then the variable is x to the power what? 2 minus 1, like that. Okay, then there is minus again, like that. So that is, what is the power? The power here, the power, this one is power 1. If it doesn't have a power, meaning that it is power what? It is power 1, like that. So mean that it is 1 multiplied by what? By 2 x to the power what? 1 minus 1, like that. Okay, so when you write it like this, you can just now solve this question. Okay, I hope you've understood. So you know that when you are multiplying a fraction by any number, this is divided, you can cancel that. Okay, or even 3, when you say 3 times 1, that is 3, then to be over 3, then 3 divided by 3, it is what? It is 1, like that. So it is just one and the same. Okay, so mean that we have what? We have 1 left here. We have cancelled 3, we have cancelled that 3, we have what? We have 1. So 1 multiplied by x just the same as what? X. So it will be like this. So that would be what? X to the power what? 3 minus 1. Okay, 3 minus 1, what is 3 minus 1? That is 2 minus, what is 2 times what? Times 5. What is 2 times 5? So 2 times 5, it is 10. Then it will be what? X. Okay, 10x, like that. That is 2 minus 1. 2 minus 1. 2 minus 1 is just 1. Okay, so you can even leave it like that. Then this is negative 1 times 2. 1 times 2, it is just 2, like that. It's just what? It's just 2, like that. Then it will be what? It will be what? So this is x. Okay, this is x. Then there's 1 minus 1. X to the power 1 minus 1. So x to the power 1 minus 1. 1 minus 1, it is 0. So you know that this is what? This is 1, because any number to the power 0, it is equal to 1. So this one will be multiplied by 1, like that. So 2 multiplied by 1 is the same as 2. Okay, so just put it like this. So from there, this is the answer right there. That is the answer. I'm sure you have understood this question. Okay, I'm sure you've understood this question. So let's try to look at what integration is, what integration, or how to deal with questions on integration. Let me wrap this. I hope you have understood. Okay, so you can get more questions on differentiation from past papers. Then you solve. Okay, then you solve. Okay, so we are looking at what? Integration. So we are going to look at integration now, like that. Okay, so integration. So look at this. This is the question that we have here. Let's say we have this question. Okay, so let's say we have this question. So integration, the question comes like this. Okay, this is what we call the integral. Okay, so this one, it is what? The integral. We call it what? The integral, like that. The integral, like that. Okay, so let's say we have the question like this. So this is how the question comes on integration. So let's say we have x to the power 2 minus 4 x. Okay, then there's minus 2, like that. Okay, like that. Then you find it like this, dx. Okay, you find it like this. This is how the question comes, like this. So when you're taught to integrate this one, okay, when you're taught to integrate this one like this, so we'll say you just do this, equals. So now the formula for this one, what you're going to be doing, in that one we said it's nax. Okay, so nax to the power n minus 1, like that. Okay, so now here it will be like this. Okay, it will be like this. It will be x to the power it will be a x, okay, to the power n plus 1, okay, over n plus 1. So this is the formula for what? For integration. So let me write it. A x to the power n plus 1 over what? N plus 1. So this is the formula. This is the general formula for what? For integration. Okay, that is the formula. So you know that A, it is the what? A, it is the what? It is the coefficient. Then X, it is a variable. N, it is a power. So you'll be adding a power. So don't confuse yourself. When you're taught to integrate, this is the only formula to use. That other one was for what? It was for derivation. Okay, so that is what to do. So this is the only formula to use there. So let me write it here. Okay, let me write it here. So this is a x to the power n plus 1 over n minus or plus 1. So here we are adding plus 1. In differentiation we are subtracting by 1. Okay, here we are adding by 1. So this is x. Okay, this is x n plus n to the power or n plus 1. Okay, like that. So if you are solving this one, if you are trying to integrate this one, so this one, it will be like this. So the coefficient here, you know that it is 1. Okay, so even if you don't put 1, just 1 and the same. So it will be what? X to the power what? The power. Okay, to the power x to the power what? The power, which is n. So the power, which is 2 to the power 2, but we are adding plus 1, so you just add plus 1. Okay, over this same one which we have put here, put it down here. Okay, put it down, that is 2 plus 1, like that. Go on, go further like that. Okay, so this is power 1. Okay, we said that is power 1. Okay, so the coefficient, which is a is what? Is 4. So just get it the way it is, don't multiply. Okay, so that is it. Then you just get x. Okay, then n, which is the power, that is 1. Okay, then plus 1, like that. Then this same one which you have put here, make sure that you write it down here, 1 plus 1, like that. Then there is minus 2. So 2, like that. So whenever you see this constant under integration, okay, whenever you see this constant under integration, just know that it is with what? It is attached to x to the power what? To the power 0, like that. Okay, it is attached to x to the power 0. X to the power 0, you know that it is 1. That is what we said. Okay, that is what we said. We said that this is just 1. So that is how they wrote it. So just know that it is x to the power 0 under integration. Okay, so under integration it is like this. Under derivative, we said that it is considered as what? As 0. So this is x to the power what? To the power 0. Then you are adding, according to the formula, adding plus what? Plus 1, like that. So that is how you solve this question. From there, now just try to add, subtract somewhere there. So it is going to be what? X to the power 2 plus 1, that is 3. 3, okay? Then to be what? Over what? Over 3, like that. Then there is minus. This is what? This is 4. 4x to the power 1 plus 1, that is 2. Okay? Over what? Over 2, like this. Then minus, that is what? Oh, I actually forgot here. Here, you're the same way that you have put this. You're supposed to put 0 plus 1, like that. Okay? So here you're going to put, this is what? This is 2x, like that. 0 plus 1, what is 0 plus 1? It is what? It is 1, like that. Mean that is to the power 1 over what? 0 plus 1, it is what? It is 1, like that. Then from here you can now continue and solve like that. So this is just, you can leave it like that, x to the power 3 over 3 minus what is 4. So you can actually divide this. 2 into 4, that is 2. So that is 2, like that. X to the power 2, like that. Minus 2 into 1 into 2, just 2. So that is 2x to the power 1. So you You can't put 1. So you can put 1 or you can't put 1, just one and the same. Then know this, when you finish like this, when you finish, okay, try to add the what? The constant. Okay, try to add the constant. So you should put what? You should put C to show that meaning there is a constant. A constant, it is a number that is not attached to any letter. Okay, it is a number that is attached, that is not attached to what? To any variable, like that. So mean that you should put what? Something like that. So this is where you end. Okay, that is where you end according to integration. Okay, according to integration, that is where you end, like that. Okay, so let me try to do another example so that you are able to understand more. Okay, so let's say we have this question. Okay, let's say we have this question. So now the integral, so this question comes in different way. So this is what, let's say there is 1 there, there is 2 here, like that. Then there's this, there is x to the power 2 minus 2x minus 3, like that. Okay, then they're saying that dx, like that. Okay, so something different, it has come, this is something different now. It has come with these two. Okay, it has come with these two. There is 1 up here, there is 2 down here. So this is called the what? The upper limit. Upper limit. Okay, upper limit. This is what we call it, the lower limit. Upper limit and the lower limit. Okay, so when it comes like this, the first thing to do, just try and solve this question according to integration, just this which is inside there. So we know that the formula is what? The formula is what? We know that the formula is ax to the power n plus 1 over n plus 1. That is the formula that we know. So just try to integrate this. So that is like that. That is x to the power 2 plus 1 over 2 plus 1, like that. Okay, then there is minus 2x to the power 1 plus 1 over 1 plus 1, like that. Then minus 3. This is, I said that you should do what? You should put x, it is x to the power 0, then plus what? Plus 1, like that, over 0 plus 1, like that. Okay, then finish this. So this is what? So this is going to be what? X to the power, this is 3 over what? Over 3, like that. Then minus 2 to the power 2x to the power 2, like that. Okay, 2x to the power 2, this is 1 plus 1, that is 2. Then over what? Over 2 minus what? Okay, so minus, this is what? This is 3. Okay, so that is 3. So we know that this one is going to be what? X, like that. Then 0 plus 1. What is 0 plus 1? That is just 1. So mean that it is to the power 1, like that. Okay, to the power 1, like that. So okay, let's try to put just like that, to the power 1. Then over what? Over 1. This is 0 plus 1. That is over 1, like that. Then you go on. This is x to the power 3 over 3 minus, what is 2? What is 2 into 2? So this 2 just going to give you 1, like that. So mean that we are going to have x to the power 2 minus 3 into 1 into 3, that is just 3x to the power 1. As simple as that. Okay, so that is what to do. Now make sure that you should what? Shouldn't forget these two here. Shouldn't forget what? These two here. So now what do you do with this? What do you do with this? Okay, so what you're supposed to know is that these, they are the values of what? They are the values of x. Okay, they are the values of x, but there is the upper limit and the lower limit. Okay, there is the upper limit and the lower limit. Okay, so there is the upper limit and the lower limit. So the upper limit, they are saying that it is 1, the lower it is what? It is 2. So I said that they are the values of x. So meaning that where there is x here, we'll be putting what? Those numbers. Okay, we will be putting those numbers, right? So let me try to create more space here. So this is the answer that we had solved. Let me just copy it from here. Okay, so that is x to the power 3 over 3, okay, minus x to the power 2 minus 3x, like that. So this is what we had solved. Check it out. Okay, so this is what we had solved. That is the answer there. Okay, so now what do? We put where there is we substitute x by these variables, which this upper limit and the lower limit. But you need to know that you need to subtract upper, okay, upper minus what? Minus lower. Upper minus lower limit. What do I mean? Let me write it like this. Okay, so now these two, 1 then 2, like this. So the way you do it this way. Okay, you do it this way. Okay, so you say you copy this, but where there is x, so you start with the what? The upper limit. So I said that you're subtracting the lower from the upper limit. You're subtracting the lower from the upper limit, so mean that it's going to be upper minus what? Minus lower. Okay, so but use this same expression that you have found, this same answer that you had found. So this is, let's say you get the upper limit, so that is mean that is this expression where there is x, we put what? We put 1. Let's start, we put 1. Okay, 1 to the power 3. Okay, 1 to the power 3 over 3, like that. Okay, let me write it properly here. So that is going to be what? That is going to be something like this. Let me just try to put this bracket here like this. Okay, so that is going to be 1 to the power 3 over what? Over 3 minus x is 1. We put 1 to the power 2 minus 3 multiplied by what? Multiplied by 1. Where there is x, we put what? We put 3, like that. Okay, then here, so this is the upper limit. Okay, this is the upper minus the what? The lower. Okay, lower limit. This is upper limit. Okay, so the lower limit, it has what? It has 2 here. Okay, it has to mean that where there is x, we put 2, but get this same answer that you had found. Okay, so get that same answer that you had found. So now we say this same answer, it is what? So where there is x, put 2. That is 2. I'm sure you're able to see. That is 2 to the power what? 2 to the power 3, like that. Then over what? Over 3. Then minus here. Okay, x is what? X is 2 to the power what? X is 2 to the power what? To the power 2, like that. Okay, minus, we come to this one. This is 3. X is what? X is 2, so you put 2, meaning that you are multiplying by what? By 2. Okay, then you close that bracket. As simple as that. I hope you are understanding it here. So what is 1 to the power 3? 1 to the power 3, you find that it's what? It is 1. 1 to the power 3, it is just 1. So 1 is it will be 1 over 3, like that, minus 1, because 1 to the power 2, it is 1. Okay, this is negative 3 times 1. It is going to be what? Negative 3, like that. Okay, so put it under a bracket like that. Then this is minus. So what is 3 to the power 2? What is 3 to the power 2? So 3 to the power 2 just 2 times 2 times 2. That is what they are saying. 3 to the power 2, it means something like this. So this is what? This is 8. Okay? So you put what? You put what? 8 over 3 like that. Then there's minus. This is 2 to the power 2. 2 to the power 2, it's what? It is 4, because it is 2 times 2. That is 4, like that. I'm sure you're able to see. This is 4. Negative 3 times 2. So that is negative what? Negative 6, like that. Like that. So now these, they are fractions. Okay? So these, they are what? They are fractions like this. Are we together? So these, they are fractions. So here, this is over 1, this is over 1. This is over 1, this is over 1, like that. Okay? So what is the common denominator here? So the common denominator here, it's what? It is 3. Like that, it is 3. So this is 3 into 3, it's 1. 1 times 3, 1 times 1, that is 1, minus 1 into 3, it is what? It is 3. 3 times that times 1, that is 3, minus, this is what? 1. This is 1 into 3, that is 3. 3 times 3, oh yeah, 3 times 3, that is what? That is 9 there. Okay? Okay? So like that. So then here, don't forget there is a minus there. Okay? So like that. Even here, the same thing, you do the same thing. This is over what? Okay? This is over what? What is the common denominator here? A number which these 3 numbers can go into without leaving a remainder. That is 3. That is 3. Then 3 into 3, that is 1. 1 times 8, that is 8. Minus 1 into that, that is what? That is 3. 3 times 4. 3 times 4, you find that it is 12. Minus 1 over 3. 1 into 3, that is 3. 3 times 6, that is what? That is 18. Okay? Just like that. Okay? As simple as that. As simple as that. So now here, we can go on. So what is 1 minus 3 minus that? What is 1 minus 3? 1 minus 3, you find that it is 2. Okay? Then 2 minus 3, okay, negative 3. So this is negative 3. Okay? So this is 1 minus 3 minus 2. If you calculate well, you find what? It is negative 11 here over 3. Okay, so here you just say minus. So we are done with this one. Just say minus. Okay, so now what is 8 minus 12? 8 minus 12, it is what? It is negative 12. Okay, so 8 minus 12, it is negative 4, not 12. It is negative 4. Now negative 4 minus 18. What is negative 4 minus 18? It is simply, you are just adding negative 4 minus 18. You are just adding this. So like this, these are negatives. Okay? So you are simply adding them, but the sign will be what? It will be negative. So mean that it will be what? It will be negative 22. Okay? So mean that here it is what? Negative 22. It is what? Negative 22 over 3, like that. Okay? Like this. So negative times negative, it's positive. Mean that there is going to be what? Positive here. You can solve now. This is a fraction. Okay? That is a single fraction there. Okay? So this is what to do when you are given this kind of equation. Let me just create more space here. We solve this simple fraction, that is negative 11 over 3, 22 over 3. So that is negative 11, okay, then over 3, then plus 22 over what? Over 3, like that. So this is what? Over 3. 3 into that is 1. 1 times that, that's negative 1 plus 22, like that. What is this? What is this answer? So we find that it's what? This is positive 22. Okay, that is positive 11. So that's positive 11 over what? Over 3. Okay, from there. So this is the answer here. But don't forget to put what? To put plus C. Oh, no, I actually forgot. So don't put what? Don't put plus C. You only put plus C when you don't have these. When you don't have these two. Okay? So when you don't have these two, you don't put plus C. I mean, when you don't have these two, that is when you put what? You put plus C. But since we have these two, so this is the answer. Okay, that is the final answer to do. Okay, so let's try to solve another question just for more understanding. Another last example. Okay, so this is the question that came in 2018 for the GCEs. So this is the question. So it's saying that evaluate. Okay, evaluate. This is 1. I mean, there is 2 here. There is 2. There is negative 1, like that. Then it is like this. That is 2 plus x minus x to the power 2. Then saying that dx, like that. Evaluate that. So you know that you have this. So what do? You know that the formula is what? The formula is ax to the power n plus 1 over n plus 1. Don't forget. Okay? Don't forget. So deal with this first. So you say equals, okay? Equals, so this is just a constant. So just do x, just do 2. Then you add x, this was 0, okay, to the power, or that was 0, then you add 1, like that. So over what? 0 plus 1. Then there's what? There's plus x. So x, this is x to the power 1. So you just add plus 1. 1 plus 1, like that. Then there's what? There's minus. So that is x to the power 2 plus 1. Over what? 2 plus 1. That is what to do. Okay, so equals, this is 2x to the power 1, that is just like that. So 2x to the power 1, that is 2x. Then here 1 plus 1, that is 1. Then you be dividing by 1. So 1 into that is just 1, just 2x, like that. So just get it that way. I'm trying to solve it fast so that because I know that you've understood. This is x to the power 2. This is 1 plus 1, that is 2. So that is x to the power what? To the power 2 over what? Over 2, like that. Then minus, this is x to the power, this is 2 plus 1. So that is x to the power 3 over what? Over 3, like that. Then from here, you know that you have the limits already. You have the limits. There is 2, there is negative 1, there is 2, there is negative 1. So these, I said, this is the upper limit, this is the lower limit. Okay? So, but you have these are the values of x. So you just do it like this. So you start with the upper, which is 2. Okay? So just do it the same way. So that is what? That is 2 multiplied by what? This is x. We said that the upper limit is 2 multiplied by 2, like that. Then plus, so x is what? Is 2 to the power 2 over what? Over 2, like that. Okay? Minus. So, oh no. There is minus here. So you just put minus. What is x? X is 2 to the power 3 over what? 3. That is when you can close the bracket. Then minus. What is the upper limit? The lower limit. So the lower limit is negative 1. So you'll be putting negative 1 there where there is x. So this one, that is 2 multiplied by negative 1. Then that is plus negative 1 to the power 2. Okay, then over what? Over 2, like that. Then this is minus, what is x? X is negative 1, so x negative 1, like that, to the power 3 over what? Over 3, like that. Okay, then you close the bracket. As simple as that. Then you start solving. So this is 2 times 2, that is 4. Okay, you put 4 plus, what is 2 to the power 2? 2 to the power 2 is what? 2 to the power 2 is 4. Then to be 4 over what? Over 2. To be 4 over what? Over 2. Then minus, this is 2 to the power 3. So 2 to the power 3. Okay, so this is 2 to the power 3. What is 2 to the power 3? 2 to the power 3, it is 8. So that is 8 over what? Over 3, like that. Okay, as simple as that, bit by bit. Okay, so that is 2 times, that's 2 times negative 1, that is negative 2. Okay, then here plus, so this is negative 1 to the power 2. So negative 1 to the power 2 is saying that negative 1 times negative 1. That's what it is. So don't make mistakes. So this is negative 1. So 1 or negative times negative, it is positive. Then 1 times 1, it is what? It is 1. So mean that you're going to have positive 1 here. Mean that it is positive 1 over 2, like that. Then here, it is what? It is negative. Okay, negative. Then this is negative 1 to the power 3. A lot of people make mistakes. This is negative 1 to the power 3. So don't make mistakes. So this is negative 1 to the power 3. It's just negative 1 times negative 1 times negative 1. 3 times, like that. So negative times negative, positive. Then positive times negative, that is negative. So mean that your final answer will be negative. Then 1 times 1, 1. 1 times 1, it's 1. So the answer is what? Negative 1. So the answer is what? Is negative 1, like that. Okay, so now negative 1 times negative 1, that is positive 1. So that is what? That is positive 1. So like that. Then don't forget the 3, that is over 3, like that. Okay, so here you can actually do it that way. You find the common denominator. What is the common denominator for these 3? So where these 3 can go into, it is what? It is 6, like that. Okay, so it is 6, like that. Even here, you put over 1, like that. What is the common denominator where this can go into? That is 6. So 1 into 6, that is 6. 6 times 4. What is 6 times 4? What is 6 times 4? Okay, so 6 times 4, don't even stress yourself. Okay, so that is just 24. So how did I find 24? You're saying that 6 should come 4 times. So 1, 2, 3, 4. 6 should come 4 times. 1, 2, 3, 4. Then you're just adding 6 plus 6, that is 12. This is 12 as well. When you add this is 12 plus 12, that is 2, 2, 4. This is 2, like that. That is 24. That is how I got 24. Okay, so that is what? 24 plus, what is 2 into 6? What is 2 into 6? 2 goes in 6 3 times. Then 3 multiplied by 4, that is 12. 3 into that is 2. 2 times this, 2 times 8, that is what? That is 2 times 8, that is 16, like that. Okay, that is 16, like that. Even here you do the same. So 1 into that, 1 into 6, that is 6. 6 times negative 2, that is negative 12. Then plus 2 into 6, that is 3. 3 times 1, that is 3, plus 3 into that, that is 2. 2 times 1, that is 2. Okay, that is 2 there. then you know that. Okay, let me just try to create more space from here, more space from there. So this is just use body mass, brackets of division, body mass. This is a brackets of division, multiplication, addition, and subtraction. So we start with the one that is in the bracket. If you have that, then you go on, you divide if there is division, then multiplication, then add, subtract. So here we are there is addition and subtraction. So you start with one that is addition. So you're adding here, okay? So you're adding here, that is 24 plus 12. What is 24 plus 12? This is just 2 plus 4, that is 6. Then 1 plus 2, that is 3. So mean that here we have 36. So we have 36. Now 36 minus 16. What is 36 minus 16? So that is 6 minus 6, that is 0. 3 minus 1, that is 2. So mean that we have what? 20 here. We are going to have 20 here. So mean that we have what? We have 20 over what? Over 6, like that. Then here, we are subtracting here. Okay? We are subtracting. Since here we are subtracting, it was like this. We are subtracting like that. Okay? So that is why I've put the negative sign there. Okay, so what is, so here there is 3. Let me write it well. So this is 3. So now what is the answer there? What is the answer here? Or you can even say 3 plus 2. What is 3 plus 2? That is 5. So that is 5. Then there's plus, there is negative 12, like that. So what is the answer here? So the answer will be what? Will be negative 7, like that. Okay, so this is negative 7 over what? Over 6. So that is negative. That is negative 7 over what? Over 6. And you know that when you are doing this, you are multiplying. Negative times negative, it is what? It is positive, mean that it's going to be positive here. Okay, like that. Over what? Over 6 is common, 6. So 6 into that is just 1. 1 times 20, that is 20, plus 6 into that, that is 1. 1 times 7, that is 7. So it will be what? It will be, the answer will be what? Will be 27, okay? 27 over what? Over 6. So if 6 can go into there, then you can do it, okay? Then you can do it. But if it can't go, you can leave it like that. Okay, you can leave it like that. So don't put plus C, no, because we have these and we have used them. Okay, so that is what you can do. So if you need tuitions, you can contact me on this number. Okay, if you have a question, 0975334778. I've been your tutor, Patrick Divine. Thank you for your attention.